Hello again, and thank you for joining Jeff and Jenny's Classic Restorations, brought to you in association with Vintage Moped World. If you do get a chance, I'll leave a link in the description underneath and have a look at their site. It's for all sorts of mopeds, old and new. So, as I say, please have a little look. Thank you to my subscribers also for sticking with me. And if you do like the videos, please hit the like button, and please subscribe if you do like them. Well, yesterday I had to go to work, and I've done a little bit, so I'll be showing you that little bit first. It's now Saturday, so I'm well behind. This is the day I would actually put a video out, so I'm going to try and get this video edited and out this evening. It won't be, I don't think, at my usual 5:30 time, but as soon as I can get it edited, I'll get this video out to you. So have a look what I did yesterday just before work, and I'm on strike today, unfortunately, so no more money again. And we're getting very close to finishing it now, so in a moment we'll come back to you, and I'll just show you the first bit from yesterday, and then I'll come back to you what I'm going to do today. So sit back and enjoy. Well, okay, so we're now back to this again. As you know, last week I took the wheel off, the exhaust pipe off, and it's all clean behind there now. I've got the number plate mudguard area back on again, and also just under here, this is now fixed properly. This was the second-hand underbelly, which was snapped off, so that's now on permanently. Got the new plastic cover on, which, if you remember, the other one was cracked. And as I mentioned, the bracket I was going to powder coat, but I did notice that there's a rubber bush in there, and without me ripping all that apart and causing more problems, I've decided I'll paint it. So it's had a few coats of paint and some lacquer, so we need to get this this bracket back on here again and try and get the exhaust pipe on. Right, so I've cleaned up these bolts a little bit, so I think this is the bottom one. Go back in there, and then we've got, let's tighten that one up first. Actually, no, let's get this other bolt in. This is the one that had the nut behind it, so take that off. Okay, right, so they wanted me to just get those tightened up. Okay, here's the exhaust pipe now, and I've gone over with some heat resistant aluminium. This has also been sanded back and got some heat resistant black on there. So hopefully this will all go back together without scratching everything. And so I suppose really we need to try and get these in first. So we're going to be a bit awkward on my own here. Around this way, I suppose. Let's see. I think I need to try and get this lined up first here, and get these bolts in. Let me get these lined up first, as you're not going to be able to see this, and then we can try and get these brackets on then. Well, the head bolts are now tightened up. I haven't overdone it until these are completely done, and then obviously when I start it we'll have a little test to make sure it's not blowing down there. So we can just get the last one on now, down over here without scratching anything. Trying to keep these little rubber protectors are a bit of a pain in position, but Okay, and this one just needs a bit of an adjustment. I'll have to just loosen it a bit again. Just to bring that down a bit. There we go. Right. Make sure they're nice and straight. Okay, and finish this one off. Okay, so I've now cleaned up the mud guard, so this can go on. Just looks a bit strange here though. I've had to use some new bolts, as you know. The other ones were sheared off, so that was all I drilled. Well, actually I was able to unscrew them, but this is the bracket for the other side, which I did powder coat a little while ago, so that's got to go on there. But this just seems a bit strange when you try and put this one in. It sort of pulls, you know, against the wheel. So maybe that bracket the other side will help, but or maybe we'll have some adjustment here anyway where we can just sort it out. But okay, let's try this for now. I might have to come back to this and to see how the other side goes on. I'll leave that loose for now, slightly loose, and then we'll get this bracket on around the other side. Well, I've now got that that bracket on there. That needs to be bolted up, but it has tended to pull that over a bit. So I think that must be why. So not much to see there. Just going to tighten up this bracket on the left side and see what it looks like the other side. Well, after a little bit of jiggery pokery, the mudguard was rubbing on the wheel, but I've done a little bit. I packed it out with just a couple of washers there, readjusted that bar, bent it slightly, and now it's running clear of the mudguard. So thank God we got there. Just a simple job like that ends up being a bloody nightmare. But okay, so that's that one for now. Well, I've just got to go to work now, so I think I've got a little bit of time tomorrow to do a bit, and what I think I'll do tomorrow, we'll fill it up with petrol, and then we'll see if it starts again and how it runs. Maybe have to clean the carburetor or anything before we start doing the final bit, which will be putting the panels on and cleaning them up and sanding them and painting them. But so yes, we're nearly there now. Just probably one more episode, 2 episodes maybe, and I'll come back with you tomorrow. We'll fill it up with petrol, see how we get on for a start. I just need to probably charge the battery a little bit, and then we'll come back to this tomorrow. Well, back to today again, Saturday. I'm going to go for a start today, hopefully, because I don't want to start getting all these panels back on again and then have to, well, I can still get to it, but say the carburetor might need cleaning or something like that. So it's probably better to try it now. It is all connected again. I'm just going to give it some fuel. I need to clean this fuel tap as well, but or fuel lid, what you called it, cap. So I'm just going to put a little bit of petrol in for now, just to see how we get on. We've obviously got to get it through the system as well, because it's got a vacuum system. So we just put this in for now. I've also got the battery on charge, so I'll leave this for a little while after this, and then we'll give it a go and try and see if it will start. I think that'll do for now. Well, I think I'll give this cap a clean, and whilst we're waiting for this to charge up a little bit. So once that's charged up, I'll come back to you and we'll see if we can get it started. Right, okay, petrol's cap is cleaned as best as I can. I've also, quickly whilst we're waiting for this battery to charge, I've checked the spark plug. It's just a bit dirty, but that's all cleaned up very nicely. Also, this vacuum lead somewhere here, this one here, had a little bit of a suck on that, and that's actually poured some fuel through now into the filter. May have to go down the easy start route just to get it going if it does start. We've got about 77% battery, so I think we'll give it a quick go, see how we get on, and just hope for the best. Put a little bit of easy start up there, and let's just hope for the best. I think that was the easy start there, so a bit more. Okay, try again. Oh. Let's try this again. Not very nice, but let's give this a suck. It might help bring some fuel through. Nearly. Well, that seems to work a bit, but I'll come back to you with this. It's sort of going, but we'll see. Well, as I say, I kept sucking it. It just seemed to work, and I've now put it back on, so let's hope for it another go. Sort the tick over out a bit, but when it's still cold. Yeah, I think I just need to sort the tick over out, and as I say, it is cold at the moment, so we'll leave that for another week, and as I say, I may have to forget next week as well, as the wife's off on holiday from tomorrow, and I've only got one more day left, so that will mean that will be out the window. So what I'm going to do, I'll carry on. You don't need to see all this. I need to repair some of these bits and pieces. These are the lower skirts. We'll get those on, and I've also got to try and sort out the top section, because as I mentioned before, these are supposed to screw into some lugs which are now missing off the other panels, so I've got to try and make something up to try and bridge that gap there. One other little thing, just a bit of an update on the old Suzuki FZ50. Due to the strike business now, that will have to go up for sale very shortly, and as you know, I was waiting for one front panel, which I finally got. Had to pay £30 for it in the end, but they're very rare, and it was a lot cheaper than buying it in America for £80–90 with postage. So I've got it for £30 in this country. It's brand new, but I probably will have to change the colour. It's just a slightly different shade to my colour, so I'll just give that a quick paint over, and we can go back to the FZ50. So I won't show all that, but once we get that up and running, I will just give you an update. So thank you once again for watching, and as I say, please subscribe if you do like the videos. It really makes a difference. And also please join the Facebook group, Vintage Moped World, which has also got loads of information, so please look at that. So on behalf of Jenny, who's tired, and myself, we wish you a very pleasant day. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.